Aha! I think I have audio. Give me 1 second as I try to move this over to my default mic. Hey, hi V. Thank you for joining. Okay, so I think I still have audio. Hooray! Good news! I figured it out. You'd think after a while I would learn not to update computer settings the night before a big tournament, but this time I did not have a choice. So, okay, hello, hi everybody, and welcome. We are about 4 hours into qualifying for the Super Abari Pinball Championships. So for those of you who might be returning, for those of you who might not be super familiar with an herb qualifying, I will give you the rundown here in just a moment. So, I'm going to flip the camera around. So here we are. We have a big long bank of pinball machines. We have 7 machines total. And we are going to be putting up the highest score we possibly can over the course of the weekend. It is about, I think it's $2 an entry, and you get as many entries as you possibly can. Qualifying will go until noon on Sunday, so unlimited chances, unlimited games to play, and we are very much underway, putting up the highest score. Whoop! And I forgot about that. Hopefully the background music isn't too bad. Yeah, looks like we'll be okay. So, let's go through some standings. Here we go. So, 12 players so far. You can see a few of them are a little bit undervalued. So, Bill Mason, by far and away one of the best players in North Carolina, leading number 1 scores on Funhouse, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Deadpool, number 2 on Taxi. Kaylee Campbell, our beautiful tournament host and league organizer, sitting in second. Number 1 on Cyclone, number 1 on Sorcerer, number 2 on Turtles, number 2 on Funhouse. Your stream host, Sammy Bacon, is sitting in third, number 1 on Taxi, number 2 on Deadpool, number 3 on Cyclone, number 4 on Funhouse, and we go on down the line from there. So, like I said, we are live. Back for more. Okay. So, so we're about to go live with a face that should be familiar to everybody here. Dwayne Marchand plunging in on Deadpool. Now this Deadpool is playing very mean. So slings are very active, and just like that, that is all too common on these machines. Sling, sling, outlane, no chance at a save. So here we go. Oh, just squeaks in that ball save. There it goes. Good backhand on the fly. Starts his juggernaut. And that is a feed out of that scoop that is to be watched. It is very fast, very dangerous. It does not feed to a flipper. It feeds to the metal piece above the flipper, which gives you very little control. Oh, big move. Oh, I didn't even see it. He collects his first ball lock. Locks the ball behind the pops. He is now going for bringing in his little Deadpool. Needs to hit the drop targets just like that. He's in multi-ball. So the way to play Juggernaut, this very common stack, little Deadpool multi-ball with Juggernaut. You have to shoot the dead and pool targets to either side of the playfield. He should get that back. That second ball he might not get back. Oh, he does. So, so the dead targets, the pool targets will stun Juggernaut and light the rest of your shots for damage. You can see at the top there are health bars. Once the health is depleted, that's when you shoot the battle mode scoop to finish off the villain. So unfortunately, Tough Terrain does not get his award. Does get a super skill shot that'll also award a lock. He's one away from his ninja multi-ball. I'm gonna start messing with settings again here, just a little bit. Oop, I need to turn that off. And he is in his multi-ball. We're gonna get a little bit of interesting lighting here. Oh, that was a bit of a flipper fumble, and just like that, he is out of multi-ball. Sure, he is very disappointed by that. Okay, I need to adjust Streamlabs. Streamlabs should be updated. I need to do something. We should have some lighting eventually for the playfield. I apologize for that as it is. For as much as you can anticipate some of these things, some things you just can't. So there we go. That's a little better. Twain in his T-Rex mode, sitting at 97 million. So just like that, up to 109. Finishes his T-Rex mode. Good 40 million out of that. Advanced Chimichanga truck from the Mystery. It's not super valuable, but might get him back into another quest. He is trying to shoot that mode start scoop. flipping that one away, just fighting for control. Little early on the fly. Come on, Dwayne. Good nudge, good shaking the machine, keeping that ball out of the out lane. There you go, just flip it back up top. Get a good catch out of these pops. Here we go. Good catch, very, and nails it. Starts his Sabertooth. So this is orbits mode. You can hit the spinner straight up the middle, and then the pops will also deal damage. Oh no. Just like that, Sabertooth wins, and the ball 3. Let's see where he's sitting. 121. Let's see. 121. It's a little bit crooked. A little bit crooked. What's your score? It needs to go clockwise. The other way. You're gonna have to move the rig. Okay, now slide it that way. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I am co-tournament directing, co-score entry, doing all the things. Okay. Let's turn off that scroll filter just for now. Okay, so far we've got Bill Mason, 100 points on Deadpool, 350 million. Yours truly, sitting in second with 159, with 90 points. Dwayne has taken fourth with 121. Oh, just so close to having that extra point. So, like I said, we just kind of jumped into the action here. Eventually, we will bring you some wireless gameplay, so we have a few more options. For now, we're just kind of camped on Deadpool. So, why is that as big as it is? Apparently, all of my scenes have been screwed up in this update, so, you know, that's good. Okay, so for those of you out there in the chat, because this will be 3 more hours of qualifying, we hope to bring you at least 2 more games. We will see, we will get there when we get there. There will be a little more dead air than usual, so we apologize for that, but that's sort of the nature of the beast. So as soon as I'm done rearranging here, I will go through some thank yous because we have quite a few. Okay, so that's a little bit better across the board. Oop. We got one more, but I will bring back the overall standings for y'all to see. So, if you are new to the stream, thank you so much for thank you so much for joining. What this is the finals for the Carolina Pinball Championship Series, hosted by the amazing Kaylee Campbell. She has done so much work over the past year and change, hosting about 8 different events across North and South Carolina. There we go, that's a little better. But yeah, she's just such an amazing job organizing all of this madness, keeping track of everything. So tomorrow we will have the finals for the open division of the Carolina Pinball Championship Series. On Sunday, we will have the bracket for the women's finals. Also very prestigious, very, very excited. We've got several grand worth of prize money to give out. We've got translates, we've got trophies, we got some awesome hardware. We are very, very excited to be getting to those tournaments. So yeah, what you are watching now, this is throughout the weekend, we are also doing, for those who did not qualify for the finals, we are doing a Super Abari Pinball Party grand reopening tournament. So like I said, this is open qualifying right now. The top 16, I believe, from the unlimited qualifying will move on to a finals on Sunday. We also have a 3-strike tournament on Sunday just to really maximize those opportunities. So very much looking forward to everything we've got going on. We are so excited to bring you everything here from the brand new, freshly opened Super Abari. So I am going to go away. I'm going to check in on a handful of things, and we will be right back. folks, here we are on Deadpool once again. Let's see if I can figure out who is playing. This is a gentleman I have not met before. This is Jamie Catton playing some Deadpool. So let's see where he goes. So he starts with Sabretooth. Starts with Sabretooth. Looks like he is done with Sabretooth. All he needs is that scoop shot to collect the value. Oh, not quite. He is flirting with that center drain. Oh, that was way late. Okay, good dead bounce, good patience. Now this shot will time out eventually. Drop catch. Nailed it? No. Looks like he locked the ball. He's got... Oh, that is it. Final shot is over. So he will lose that value. Unfortunately, he kind of got himself a little bit stuck. You normally want to save Little Deadpool for when you can bring in a mode, as opposed for when you're finishing one. So that should come back. He's still under ball save. At this point, to play through Little Deadpool, he wants to hit those targets behind the banks enough to light the shots red. And it looks like his shots are now red. So just open season. Looks like he's playing with a little bit of control. Keeping the ball cradled there on the right flipper. Oh. Gives up that control. And just like that, center drain down the middle. Another one. It looks like... That was very strange. It looked like he might have slam tilted there. There he goes. There's super skill shot. Good start. Good start to a ball. That'll be his first ball lock. Needs 2 more for his ninja multi-ball. Going up the middle. Looks like he wants that scoop, maybe? Good patience, very good control. Tries to backhand it just a little bit early. Forehands it, misses, saves it from down the middle. Starts his Berserker Rage, so that is a spinner mode. Looks like he bailed out of all of that and just said, screw it, give me a lock. Plugs it, first try. That is not the easiest shot in the world. He certainly makes it look easy. There he goes. Collects a mystery, 7 weapons. Certainly nothing to sneeze at. So, at 10 weapons, you light your extra ball. At 45 weapons, you light Mech Suit Multi-Ball. Very, very lucrative multi-ball. So, starts the Juggernaut mode. A bit of a, tried to get fancy with it, dropped it down the middle. Difficult position to be in, for sure. So, steps up to his ball 3 with 46 million. Oh, misses the scoop and then sort of ricochets his way in. Collects the extra ball, that's worth a little bit of money. Restarts his battle. And that is exactly the right move, right there. This mode is very difficult without a multi-ball because those targets are mean. They're not the easiest to shoot, and they are very dangerous. So this way, he can let some random ball bouncing around, collect those dead and pool targets until he can stun Juggernaut, light his mode, light his shots to start doing damage, and then start doing some damage. So he does get a Snicked. That is a playfield multiplier. There is a little target right next to that upper spinner. If you hit it and it ricochets off the target up the ramp, it will give you a 2x multiplier. So everything you see now is 2x. Sorry, he did it twice. He's in 3x playfield. Just watch those points rack up. Unfortunately, trains out of Ninja Multiball. Oh, and came back at him awfully quick, but still, just that was an amazing few balls right there at the very end. Okay, so decent game, and with that, so
terrible game of Deadpool out of the way.
There you go. So here comes Chris. Yes, we are.
Hello, this is Abby. Oh, Deadpool, awesome.
Yep. So we will have wireless capability eventually.
Okay.
Just waiting on Justin Richardson to get here.
Would be a little bit nicer other than holding the mic, yeah.
Well, I mean, for all that, we're plugged in and all that. This will stay. This really isn't bad.
That works. Yeah.
So Deadpool.
I will comment on Chris's Deadpool.
Perfect.
I love Deadpool. Chris is also very good at Deadpool, but
it's playing really mean.
Yeah, this game, for some reason, Abari's Deadpool was always like a tilt monster. Like, I don't know, I tilted so many times in tournament play just from like playing a multi-ball and like just leaning a little too heavy on the machine. And I don't really think that's changed, so...
It has changed.
Has it? Okay,
Bill
that's good.
basically tipped it on its side and got like a danger out of it.
Well, that's because Bill was magically able to danger things without tilting. When anyone else, like he has a magic touch, anyone else would just go tilt. Yeah.
Fair. But, no, you know, tilts have been awfully generous considering. That's been very common.
The sling said he was done. Yeah.
It's been scoop. The scoop does not come to a flipper. It comes to that metal piece and then bounces into the sling.
Oh,
so
that's ugly.
Something to watch out for.
Yeah, that's ugly. All right.
So yeah.
All right.
A bit of fun. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll get on Deadpool soon, and I'll just do terribly. So
we'll get Chris to comment for you. A little bit of payback. So good to see you again. Glad to have you here.
Yeah.
I'll see you around. So for those of you, that is not the right game. Still not the right game. Still not the right game. Okay, we're getting there eventually. Okay, there we go. So for those of you who are not local, that was Abby Terhune, local Charlotte player, very, very good. I'm pretty sure I will be seeing her in the bracket, the women's bracket on Sunday, if not tomorrow. She's really cool. I like her. Certainly an excellent player, one of the top women's players from around here. wait to see her again. Okay, so we're gonna go away just a little bit. Gonna go get some water because I've been doing this for quite a while now. And we will be back before too much longer. Stay tuned. wonderful people just popping in. We're a little bit limited to showing Deadpool right now, and unfortunately nobody is qualifying on it. We will get there before too much longer, get somebody on this machine. But in the meantime, I wanted to go through and just thank everybody who has just done such a wonderful job at bringing all of this together, and really big thanks to a whole bunch of people. First and foremost, big thank you to Kaylee Campbell for organizing all of this. She's been an amazing tournament director, league organizer, been working with so many different venues, so many different people to just bring you some really outstanding pinball. And I think I speak for all of us when I say thank you so very much, Kaylee. This is absolutely incredible. She has also donated some personal prize money, which is very nice, very helpful. So just big thanks to that. Shout out to Player One Up and Carolina Pinballs, who have also sponsored this tournament. Big thank you to Kevin Martin from Papa. He has donated some of his money as well. Anything Papa related, he specifically asked for us to promote that. Big help for, I believe he created the website to sort of keep track of all of the goings on, and like I said, put up some prize money for that as well. So shout out to Papa, shout out to Kevin Martin, thank you so much. And then shout out to Abari. This is the reopening weekend. Access for, yeah. Sorry, doing the scorekeeper thing here. Voiding requeue, you're good to go. Okay, so that's taken care of. Yeah, so big shout out to Abari. This is the reopening weekend of first formal reopening weekend of Super Abari. They lost their building during the pandemic, and we're back. They are back in business. Everybody is so thrilled to be here. So glad Abari is back. Big congrats to Zach Pullum for everything he has done, both for this weekend and just for the pinball scene in Charlotte. And really in both of the Carolinas, this really is one of the top places in the States, in the region, to come play pinball. So big shout out. Congratulations to everybody involved. So much fun. So glad to be here. We have a long weekend of pinball coming up for you. Like I said, we will bring you qualifying all evening. We will bring you a full bracket tomorrow. We will bring a full bracket on Sunday. And we may have some high stakes qualifying or some 3-strike tournaments going on. We'll figure it out as we go, but if you're into pinball, this is certainly the place to get it this weekend. Thank you so much for joining us. market is used.
Okay, so I got one I just finished.
I can do that for you right now.
Thank you. Unfortunately, it's not anything I want to be cooked.
David? Yep, it's me. Technology. Okay, flip back over. Now, if you do it again and you get lower, that's when we can just like void it out.
Right. I forgot about the key. I'm sorry. That was my
Yes. Okay, good luck. Okay, so back on Deadpool, we've got Tommy back. I am gonna commentate this game, because why not? We have a few more viewers in the chat, so, you know, it's always good. A few I recognize. Unfortunately, a quick drain. Not a whole lot going on. Not a whole lot of progress. Going for that super skill shot. I think a lot of tournament players will go for it. Not... I certainly do, and I probably shouldn't, so if that tells you anything. But the folly of that super skill shot. So what Tommy needs to do now, looks like he completed, or he has the ability to start the Chimichanga punch card on the right orbit. It looks like he's trying to go straight for the scoop, which I certainly would as well. Collects Wolverine, so he will have a little bit of extra damage for his next mode. Goes ahead and collects a lock while we're at it. And that auto plunger is just a little bit weak, but there we go. Plugs the scoop, collects some weapons. Weapons are awarded from combos, so certainly worth shooting. Starts, oh no. That happened to me as well, unfortunately. You just get halfway up the little right ramp, half orbit, half ramp section, and it just drains right back to the middle. So, there he goes. Skill shot, 5 million, ball 2 lock. Collects Domino for his next mode. Oh, and just, he might have shook it out there. Unfortunately, just not quite what he was looking for. So, void up. Okay, so he's got 9 entries left. Yep. So back up is David McQueen. I do not know David. Certainly seems to be a very charming fellow. Uses his ball save. If you are familiar with the channel, you have heard me say it time and time again. You get a ball save, might as well use it. So, doesn't get a skill shot, but does come around that left orbit to the flipper, straight up to a lock. So that is 1 lock for David. You know, while I'm sitting here, I'm meant to try to bring you a scorecard for the players instead of just the blank head-to-head section, but, you know, apparently we'll get there. So he starts his Sabertooth. That is a orbits, center spinner, and then drop targets will also do a decent amount of damage. So, for my money, put it in the right orbit, put the ball in the pops, he will be done before you know it. Looks like he has lit his little Deadpool lock. Looks like he collects another ninja lock. Tries to short plunge it. There he goes into those pops, get a little bit of extra damage. There you go. Sabretooth is now defeated. He now has 15 seconds to shoot the final shot to collect a final shot bonus, which is based on the amount of health left in the mode. So he's got about 5 seconds to go. He is stuck playing with the auto launcher. Looks, he does not get that final shot. He knows it, shakes his head. But still, we are now in Little Deadpool. Oh, and we may be out of Little Deadpool just like that. Oh no, with absolute 0 points having been scored from it. Disappointing. Still, back into it, collects 10 weapons from the scoop. Maybe I misread that. He has 7 weapons total. Oh, good shake. Good shake to keep the ball alive. Unfortunately, no good drain, or no good save goes unpunished. Still, about 5 million in bonus. Nothing to sneeze at, sitting at 30 million. Here we go for ball 2. Did he collect? He did. He collected lock 3. Might have wanted to save that for a mode. But regardless, we're past that point. Here we go. Collects an extra ball. Extra balls are turned off, so that'll be worth a little bit of money. Other than that, what you're trying to do is shoot the lit shots. And then shoot the lock shot again to collect Super Jack and relight the rest of your shots. Now, things to pay attention to while you're in this multi-ball. Combos are very important on this game. 45 combos will give you 45 weapons.
So, the wireless transmitters, they were left at Abari the last time we had states.
Oh,
Zach,
no.
I think, gave you the one.
I have one,
Yeah.
but I have no battery for it.
He has, the other one's going to be, he'll have to find it. Dad'll find it this weekend.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I do have the one camera. I mean, I guess it does make it difficult with the, because it's like a webcam and that, because obviously it would be 2 wireless, which would make it super easy.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm not sure what you want to do. If you just want to, like, if you have your setup, if you just want to keep rocking that one, that might be the easiest option while we have to find the other shit.
I was gonna say, let's keep rocking this for now.
Yeah.
I'll collect
And then if it turns
everything
up,
slowly, and then.
Yeah, I'd say let's just do that. That'll just make it a lot easier.
I agree.
Oh, you been here all day?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Extra balls are turned off. Yes. So they'll award 5 million, 10 million, whatever it is. So you're good. Okay, so for those of you following along at home, that was Justin Richardson. Supposed to bring us the wireless stuff for a little more access, and apparently it was left at Abari, so it is somewhere in a storehouse or back room or a box somewhere. So we're gonna have to look for those. We will make do with what we have for right now. Yeah, we'll see. I've got my rig that works, and we will add to it and get better as we go. So, all of that said, David McQueen, decent score here. He's got 143, starts a mode. Looking for, he has stunned Juggernaut, so he is looking for his red shots to do some damage. Oh, and just like that, Outlane uses the last of his booms, gets a few extra points. Let's see what he has for a total bonus. 5 million bonus. He is sitting at 155. Okay, so let's put scores in. 2-1. We're good. Okay. Eric, you're up. Okay, so up next is Eric Sutton. I am going to go away and try to adjust that bottom third, but we will get to watch Eric play some pinball. Okay, so that's a little bit better as far as the bottom goes. Get it a little bit bigger. I'll put some scores in. Okay. Dog City, finally back. Hit the boom button, always a good plan, usually. Oh no, I've been away trying to get some food for, you know, very late lunch, but here we go. So, I need to change. This is, where is his name? Okay, there we go. So Chad Markham. See, Joan and Zudi. Yeah, so Joan's here, Dwayne's here, Tim's here, Zudi's here. Abby and Chris Simkis just walked in. Bill was around for a while. Kaylee, obviously. Matthew Stapleton from our league showed up, so very good to see him. Yeah, we've got some good stuff here. Oh, and I need to adjust that just a little bit. That's not what I want. So apparently it's cutting off the very bottom qualifying game. But yeah, I was speaking to Chad a little bit earlier. Stats on Never Drains. Yes, they are. Let's get... I should have a bot that will display it eventually. For now, that should work for you. It'll be specific to him, but you know what you're doing. You can figure it out from there. But yeah, Chad, super chill guy, out from Ohio, Columbus, Ohio player, visiting family in Florida and taking a long time to get back, just visiting as many pinball joints as he can. So he will be here all weekends. And he is absolutely killing it. Like 430 on Fishtails, top score so far. Just nobody's even gotten close. Just unbelievably good score. That was like his third game here too. So very, very good player. Not so much a tournament player, but still very, very skilled. So very interested to see what he does over the course of this tournament. So I'm gonna go away again just a little bit because I need to eat. goes Joe Albertson. Big tournament director out of Charlotte, runs a lot of the basement things. Let's check in and see how he's doing overall. Looks like he's got a decent score up there. Third on Fishtails with 201 million. Very nice. Goes for his Sabertooth. So Sabertooth taking damage on the orbit, the spinner. Oh, excellent live catch. Starts his berserk mode. And just like, oh, almost. There we go. Just like that. He is done with, oh no, and he misses his last shot. Disappointing. Still, lots to play. No bonus, unfortunately. Looks like he is trying to go for his little Deadpool. Gets a snicked along the way. That'll be good for his first ball lock. 2x playfield, always helpful. Unfortunately, there isn't a whole lot for him to capitalize on.
Has it been like this all day?
Yeah.
That'd be really convenient during multi-ball.
It's getting worse. It used to take 2 or 3 tries. Yeah, so we may need to look at that auto plunger. It's been doing that all day, but you know, earlier it would just kind of take 2 or 3 tries before spitting the ball out. It seems like now it's pretty well just getting the ball stuck just enough. There it goes. Got there in the end. Ooh, sneaks into the scoop. Starts his juggernaut. Oh, and we've been seeing that all day. The scoop to the metal rail. Scoop to the metal rail, to the left sling, to the right out lane. Very, very common. So while we're waiting for Tommy to step up, oh, we might run out of time, just a little bit. Let's check in with some Deadpool standings. Looks like Bill Mason in the lead with 350. We watched Chad put up the 237, and then from there, Jamie Canton with 185, myself with 159, and so on and so forth down the line. So let's get back to the action. Now that y'all know a little bit of what people are shooting for. Looks like Tommy picks up a danger already. Picks up a snicked for a first ball lock. Okay. So looks like Tommy scored a few points, but ultimately not a whole lot. So starts his berserker mode. might be going for his locks, his ninja multi-ball locks. Trying to get it on a combo, not really working out for him. Collects a right orbit, lights his chimichangas. This is a pro model, so the left orbit will feed the pops. Good control coming out, unfortunately a little bit late. Oh, what a good save. Excellent. Picks up a domino team up along the way. So he's got two buddies going into his next mode, which I believe are lit. He has a quest as well. There he goes. 10 weapons, extra ball is lit. He is doing all the things. Welcome to the booth, Dwayne
Hello,
Marchand.
hi world. I apologize, I ain't able to talk much. I'm trying to get some qualifying scores in myself, but here we are in Deadpool. This has become a tournament favorite for a lot of places.
For sure.
It is it's a good equalizer. It's a fun machine. Not
got-
always very forgiving.
Not forgiving at all.
No.
And it's got a good balance, I think, between rules that are relatively deep, but also not like ridiculous.
No,
like any of
no.
the, like Pirates, Jersey
Yeah.
Jack, or anything. So, you don't need a giant encyclopedia to know what you're doing.
No,
which-
not at all. There's a lot of options on the playfield and a few really challenging shots. The Schnick stand-up, I love that shot, but that is not one that I can ever find.
We've seen a few of it this week, and unfortunately, again, just scoop to bounce, to left sling to right out lane.
Yeah, the feed coming back out of that scoop is atrocious. I am on cue for fishtails. I'm hoping I can do much better than I did.
I think
I tell
you're
you,
up.
I'm burning up $2 entries like nothing.
Well,
Still pinball, it's fun.
pinball is pinball.
I will be
Bad
right
day
back.
of pinball is a great day.
It's
So,
you're right.
you could be Brian, stuck sitting here listening to me. Okay, so next up on the machine is David. Let's get his scores up there. Looks like he's doing pretty well as well. Top scorer on Turtles with about 21 million. 21 or 31? 51. I got that all wrong. So number one on Turtles, number two on Fishtails with 233. Some decent Cyclone and Funhouse scores as well. So, tried the live catch coming out of there. Okay, I am distracted doing a whole bunch of other stuff, and yeah, so we kind of got to be a little bit generous. If you, for the uninitiated, if you are playing multi-ball and you intentionally get the ball to just kind of bounce in. Oh, what a good nudge. One danger, makes it out. Not much you can do about that. Still for 10 points. Not that he could have known. No. I'm totally commentating right now. So David asking me if I am commentating, and I said no, like a liar. Hello, Shadow Ram. I saw you followed us a couple days ago. Thank you for the follow. I am your host, Sammy Bacon. Oh no. Oh, hey Em. I know you. I know you quite well. So yeah, here we are, just watching a little bit of qualifying right now. It's high score format, unlimited entries. We've got 7 games in the bank. We've got Funhouse, Cyclone, Sorcerer, Taxi, Fishtails, Turtles, and Deadpool. So, unfortunately, there was a little bit of an issue with wireless broadcasters, so for now we are limited to Deadpool. If you are unfamiliar with the format, the way that this is going is for $2 an entry, you get an unlimited number of entries. One entry is good for 1 game. So, you step up to Deadpool, spend an entry, whatever score you put up is whatever score you walk away from. And for as many entries as you have, you can try it over and over and over and over and over. At the end of the day, we tally all of the high scores for each of the machines, and there is software to do all this automatically. And so if you are the high score for the weekend on a machine, you get 100 points. If you are the second highest, you get 90. If you are the third highest, you get 85. And from there, it goes down by 1. Wow, good nudge. Very good nudge to keep that ball out of that out lane. So, so 7 games in the bank. We are taking your 5 best scores of the weekend. And top 16 will move on. I believe we're doing 2 or 3 more rounds, Papa Finals, groups of 4. So David, finally excited by what he's got. He's got his Shark Megalodon quest going, and he stacks in his Ninja Multi-Ball. So loses 1 down the middle. He is trying to plunge the ball out of the shooter lane. The auto plunge mechanism is not quite strong enough at this point to get the ball out of the shooter lane. Unfortunately, a bit of a flipper fumble there. Ends his multi-ball. He is up to 80 million. As previously mentioned right before this, the top score for the weekend is held by Bill Mason. He is sitting at 350 right now. I believe I'm in 4th with about 150, so that's sort of the benchmark. So I will get up, put a score in, and then I will be right back. go. Thank you, Streamlabs, for putting up the standings. So, if you're interested, that link will give you high scores for each game so far, and it will also give you the overall standings amongst players. So, might help figure out exactly what I'm talking about. Might be a little bit less arbitrary. I need to update the lower third. We have David McQueen. There we go. So David sitting overall at about 315. The cutoff seems to be at 303, so he is sitting at 15th overall right now, 5th on Deadpool, and he wants more. So this is very, very quickly going to be a slaughter. As more players show up, as better players show up, as things start going on more and more and more, you know, we are going to get some crazy scores before the end of this weekend. If you are joining us for the first time, we are also bringing to you the Carolina Pinball Championship Series Finals. We have head-to-head single elimination brackets both tomorrow and Sunday. Tomorrow will be for the Open Division, Sunday will be for the Women's Division. We are very, very excited by that. Kaylee Campbell has put on such an amazing series for a little over a year now, just absolutely killing it. Big shout out to her for everything she's done, and very, very glad to finally make it to the finals. So I did not get a bye in Open. I did get a bye for Women's. So I will have to figure out who will be bringing the stream to you tomorrow. I will be with you when I can, and then I believe we have Dwayne Marchand available to commentate most of Sunday as well. There will be a 3-strike tournament. It will be the Herb qualifying finals on Sunday, but we should have enough. We should have enough coverage. So very, very much looking forward to everything going on there. So back to the game at hand. David starts his Ninja multi-ball. Drains 2 down the middle. That's okay. Still under ball save. Looks like that auto plunger is having a bit of difficulties. There he goes. Trains 1 out the left out lane. Oh, good save down the middle. I thought that was gone. Oh, and unfortunately that might have been just a bit of a flipper fumble. That was definitely a flipper fumble, and just like that, we are at the bonus screen. So that was ball 2. So he's got 1 ball to go, sitting at 133 million. Certainly nothing to laugh at. Super skill shot for 5 million. If you are unfamiliar with Deadpool, the regular skill shot, there are 4 lanes up top. If you plunge the flashing lane, you will get a regular skill shot. You cannot move the flashing lane after you plunge. If you hold in the left flipper, the ball will full plunge, and you have a chance to shoot the lock target or the lock shot for your 5 million super skill. It will also award you a lock should they be lit. So, almost welcome to the booth, Dwayne Marchand. Here he is. Say hello, say my voice. Come on in.
I'm coming in.
I'm actually going to move over because somebody is using the elevator.
Oh, okay.
Make sure we accommodate.
All right, hello world. Dwayne Marchand here. Looks like he has found a nice little groove on Deadpool. He's got 174 ball 3. Got a lot of stuff done. Nice little bonus, 3.45, 178. I hope everyone is doing well out in the world tonight. We are live from Super Abari here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Got a lot of people showing up so far for the beginning of qualifying this evening.
It's not pretty, but it's what I got.
Gotcha. Oh, so there we've got the player and their current scores. Very nice. So, up walks David Banky. I believe I enunciated his last name properly. Might not have. That's okay. Gets his schnicked multiplier. So that is going to be a 2x playfield. Around in the pops, feeding back down the middle, gonna take his time on the right, and I'm sure as you all have been watching this scoop kick out has been atrocious. So you work really hard to get in there, and then as soon as you're coming out, it's a dangerous feed. Times it well. He goes with the Sabertooth mode. So Sabertooth is a pretty clean battle. You can shoot the left orbit, which falls into the pops, and the pops help take damage from Sabertooth. You can also shoot the center, just as David did right there, or the right orbit. And just like that, he has taken out Sabertooth and is looking for that left scooped again to get a final blow. Final blow carries a lot of the points for taking out your battles. Oh, just barely bricks it. He does get the win, did not get the final blow, but good points from the mode, sitting at about 33 mil. To everyone out there, we don't have a lot of space with the current bank right now to move to a bunch of different machines, so we do intend to have a little bit more variety tomorrow and as the weekend progresses. But for tonight, we're going to see how people deal with the Deadpool. Nice little combo. And David is in his Megalodon quest. Megalodon quest, you're kind of chasing the red and blue arrows, which will strobe from your main shots. Very nice. Got a colossal jackpot. Gets a ball locked for Ninja multi-ball. Goes for the save on the side. It's going to be the end of ball one. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. 77 mil. Oh, you're good. There's no other way. Katana Rama time. So that's going to be hurry ups on the left orbit, left ramp, right orbit, right ramp, and he goes into his ninja. He's also working on Megalodon, so David's got a really nice stack. I'm not sure if it's popular opinion, but a really, really favored stack for me is Megalodon Ninja. It seems to ease the strain of chasing the strobing Megalodon targets, and the shots just really coincide very well with that stack. Nicely done. Good control. Got a trap up on the left. And a hard drain to the right out lane. Gets a late add-a-ball from the mystery, so that's definitely good news. 28 weapons collected, currently sitting at 188 mil. Very, very nice ball. Appears to be some major lack of strength on the auto launch on Deadpool. That last ball does not want to get into play, so it's a little tricky having to go over in manual plunge to get all your balls in play without risking losing your other balls.
I'm trying to pay attention to the plungers so that it's not stuck.
Yeah. David not trying to take advantage as a player shouldn't, but we need to let Kaylee and anybody know about that. Nothing we can do right now. Being said, sitting at 212 ball two. He's doing well. Plunger aside. Safe little feed to the right. Lets it dead bounce. Going for some control. I don't believe he's got battles, but he is getting very, very... There he goes into his battle. So he's going to go Juggernaut. Juggernaut, you've got to hit your flashing stand-ups on the left and right side, the dead and pull targets. And after you clear the dead and pull, it's going to light all your main arrows for red shots, and that's how you're going to get a lot of damage against Juggernaut. Unfortunately, it's an ill feed. If I had to guess, I think he's going to chase some weapons and hopefully go for a mech suit and then a sling to right out lane, just like that, but it's well played. He knew it. He was going to be going for the mech suit there. I might give Deadpool another whirl because why not? I've not had a couple of good games on this yet, so maybe this will be the one. I hope so. I like Deadpool.
Okay, jumping back in queue. Good luck, Dwayne. Oh, Triangle TARDIS, thank you so much for the follow. Pretty sure I know exactly who that is. It took me to like say it before it really registered, but yeah, very, very cool. That's right, Dwayne can do it. And he will do it. Oh, damn it, we've just seen that so many times today, really. Really kind of got to make a move. Using his ball save. Certainly no reason not to. There he goes, gets a little bit of control. Lights his little Deadpool lock. Knocks the drop targets down. Oh no, and just another. Looking at the streaming booth and just says, you know, I paid $2 to do this. At some point you just have to laugh because the alternative just sucks. Come on. Oh. Dwayne, my heart hurts for you, Dwayne.
Oh, son of a bitch. Stop that. It's atrocious.
You want to requeue?
Sure, why not? It's just money and shitty pinball, right? That was not fun. It's alright.
Okay. You can do it next time, Dwayne. He did requeue. He is not giving up just yet. So, best of luck to him. We certainly appreciate everything he has done for the stream, for the rig, for the weekend. And we all know Dwayne. He can kill it. He'll be alright. Oh no, another just quick sling out lane. In the meantime, I'm sitting here trying to figure out what games I might be able to do better on. So I'm a little bit quiet, a little bit trying to save my own voice. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not gonna put up all that many entries, but I do want to get a few more in. We'll see. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, Tommy is on ball 3. Starts his little Deadpool while in the Juggernaut mode. A very common stack. Multi-ball gives you a lot more opportunities to shoot those dead and pool targets to stun Juggernaut safely. This is not a very safe mode. There's a decent number of shots, but it's just not very safe. Oh no, and more sling out lane.
Can you put this in for me?
What you got?
4191 610. Yep. Thank you. Can you void that one for me? Thanks.
I got you.
I felt like I was getting somewhere.
Okay, headed back to stream. Welcome back, Dwayne Marchand. You got this. You got this. You're good. Starts off with his Juggernaut. Survives the feed. That's always step one. At least on this table and several others that I played. There we go. Just like that, gets his little Deadpool lock. Already starting off so much better. Boom. Here we go. Let's make some progress. Looks like he's about halfway through his Juggernaut mode. Drains out the right out lane. Targets are lit. Again, he will need to hit some of those to stun Juggernaut and light his main shots for damage. And unfortunately, just like that, we've seen it time and time again. Nothing you can do about that. Short of absolutely smacking the machine, it never comes to a flipper. You just can't deal with it. So let's get Dwayne's scores up here. Where are you, Dwayne? There you are. There you go. Looks like he's still rocking third place on Funhouse, fifth place on Turtles. So all in all, doing pretty well. Still in Juggernaut, uses a boom. Collects a few more weapons. Lights his extra ball, and just like that. There is just so little you can do about that. Goes for the super skill, just misses. Back in those slings, those dreaded slings. It's a good catch. Going for his lock shot, just missed. There he goes. The good news about this table is that lock shot is one of the most clean that I have seen on any Deadpool. I have yet to see it kind of rattle around after having made that initial, like, orbit loop thing. If you can even get it close, you're normally gonna make it up that ramp, so Maybe not in a fair trade, but silver lining. There you go, Dwayne. Lit his quest. Going into 2 ball locks. What a great catch right there. Backhands it immediately. Collects 4 ninjas along the way. It's up to 17 weapons. Collects the extra ball. That'll be worth a little bit of money. Goes for his Megalodon. There you go. Just manage that feed very nicely. It's good dead bounce. Oh, missed the shot a little bit late. Good recovery. Break the shot, but came to an in lane. Oh, he's a little early that time. Of course, it's as soon as it matters. That's when you start having that issue. Okay, good catch. Good post pass. A little late again. Another good catch. Let's do it again. He's taking his time. So he is not making any progress, but he's not losing the ball either, and that's okay. This is not a timed mode. There is no health bar, so he can sit here and do this for as long as he wants. So there was a left ramp to right orbit combo. Still going for control. Another orbit. Another ramp. Oh, and just rattles around right at that entrance. More control. Here we go. There we go. Not sure why it skipped past that initial animation, but gets his ball lock 3. Finally what he wants. He gestures at the camera saying, you know, finally, thank you for giving me at least this much. So here we go. Let's see what he can do. I was very controlled. He had a bit of a jailbreak. Mashing that center button, using as many as he can. Good save from the middle. Back under control. Backhands that left ramp. Not a whole lot of people have been doing that. But it is certainly possible, and I certainly recommend it. It's one of the easier shots to backhand. Trying to go for a little more control. Oh, just quick sling to outlane. Used his outlane save, so he's still in 2-ball play. That will end it. So 14 million, good bounce pass. Nails the final shot. There we go. Up to 154 million. Hey Ariel, thanks so much for joining. Yeah, we're gonna miss you this weekend. It's certainly a lot of pinball to be played, and can't wait to hang out with you again. So, okay, so here comes Dwayne's Sabertooth. Oh, and again, just we've seen it over and over and over. That scoop. stream, just so you know. What do you think?
Do something. It is what it is.
Okay, first time on camera. Deanna Gerard, blanked on her name there, so she does not have any scores in so far. This will be her first. I have never met her, however, she's got a Marco hat and a Backbox Pinball podcast pin. So I assume we have some good stuff to look forward to. Not to be completely selfish while we watch her play, but Backbox Pinball Podcast. Upcoming episode will feature your very own Triad Pinballs. So keep an eye out. If you do not listen to Triad Pinball, give it a shot. Give it a like, subscribe, rate it on wherever you get your podcasts. Some excellent, excellent women out of Texas, Austin, Texas, and we're very, very glad for everything they've been doing. So, not a whole lot of progress trying to get control on the ball. There she goes, finally gets it in the scoop, 4 weapons, starts her Mystique battle. Most players save this one for last, so maybe she just feels particularly good about it. Picks up a danger along the way. Not completely undeserved, but maybe leaning into the machine just a little bit too hard. So here we go. There it is. Starts Little Deadpool, still in Mystique. Nails that first shot. Unfortunately, she's wasted about half of her time just trying to get the ball out of the plunge lane, which, this machine sort of struggles with that just a little bit. She uses a couple of her booms to help out along the way. So picks up a second danger there. So she is at risk of tilting out, wisely lets that ball go, doesn't try to save it. Shaking her head just a little bit. I think she is disappointed with that. Stepping up to ball 3. Going for that super skill shot. Like I said before, it may not be worth it, but everybody goes for it. I don't know what that says about pinball players just in general. Maybe there's an overlap between pinball players and gamblers. Oh no, and just like that, there goes her ball 3. Okay, so for the first time in a while, we have a break in the action. So we're going to go back to the overall standings, see how things look. So still number 1, Bill Mason, did very well on Sorcerer, Funhouse, and Deadpool. Number 2 on Turtles. For sure, Ariel. I have not seen anyone go for a regular skill shot yet. So, I find that a little bit amusing. Anyway, so Bill Mason doing very well, 474 out of a possible 500. David in second with 448. Kaylee with 445. For your top three, Chad at 432. He's in from Ohio. Tommy with 421. Jamie 413. Myself with 410. Dwayne Marchand with 406. And that is your top 8 currently. Just like that, we are back on Deadpool. We have Justin Richardson. Another local player, very, very good player. Let's see if I can pick him out here. Looks like he's got a couple games in. Looks like he's got a Funhouse, Fishtails, and a Void on Taxi. So here we go. Let's see what he can do. Starts his Juggernaut. Whoop, squeaks it up that left ramp. Going for the locks. Oh, good little drop catch there. Just a little bit more control right there. There he goes. So hits his dead and pool targets, lights all of his main shots. He can now start doing damage to Juggernaut. It's got a little bit of damage already. Tries to backhand that left ramp. Couldn't quite make it. Couldn't quite forehand it either. Still learning the shots. He's going from a few of the more classic machines to a modern machine, certainly a little bit snappier. Takes a little bit of time to adjust. Oh, and just no saving that, unfortunately. Back to single ball play. It's back in the slings, those dangerous, dangerous slings. There we go. Now he's under control. Going for some ramps, not quite finding them, not yet at least. Oh, and a bit of a flipper fumble, unfortunately. That will end his ball 1. So he goes right to ball 2, and you know, commentator's curse, he went for that regular skill shot instead of the super. That's the first time I've seen it today. So here comes Sabertooth again. Like I said, it's orbits, it's spinners, it's pop bumpers. Can be very quick, can get a lot of good money out of it. Especially if you're lucky in the pops. That's an excellent live catch. More good control. Gets a snicked shot. Not exactly what he was going for, but certainly not disappointed about it. So that is a 2x playfield and a ball lock. Survives the slings, gets an orbit, puts ball in the pops. Big move, turns the game on his side, takes a single danger, and he is right back to flipping. I would at least give that a couple seconds, but apparently not. What do I know? Starts his Berserker Rage, gets a ball lock number 2, puts the ball back into the pops. Oh, and just like that, sling out lane. He did finish the mode, which is good. Gets a little over $1 million out of his rage, also good. Let's see where he goes for ball 3. He's got 1 ball lock for his Ninja Multi-Ball. Lights his chimichangas on that right orbit. So 2 shots, punches his card. He now take that back. He needs one more to get his quest going. Oh no, and that was definitely a mistake. Ah, frustrating. Okay, let's get his scores put in here.
Thought I was going to get something with that 2x now.
Okay, so with that, I am going to go back to the standings and I am going to go take care of myself. May play a game, get some more water at the very least. So don't go away, we have a whole lot more pinball for you, both tonight and the rest of the weekend. Thanks so much for joining us. Please give us a follow if you're new, and we will be right back. I'm back. Hello, Shannon. Thanks for joining. We are watching Fallon Wittes see what she can do on Deadpool. Fallon is from Columbia, South Carolina. She is my Battle of the Bells co-winner. So very, very good to see her. Always enjoy playing with her. She kicks butt. So, yeah, good to have her here. Unfortunately, just right down the middle. Not a whole lot she could do about that. I got you, Fallon. Okay, so next up is Nate Grant. He's from South Carolina. I'm not entirely sure where. This will be his first game of the evening. So young player, certainly very, very good. You can normally find him at the top of the standings at local tournaments. So it goes straight into Little Deadpool. Doesn't look like he brought a mode in, unfortunately. I'm sure he's a little disappointed about that. See where he's at. Looks like he collected an Abari. He started his Berserker Rage. Sort of picking off shots as they come. So up to 3-ball play. Looks like he's very close to his Katana Rama. Can be awfully lucrative if you're able to combo. Unfortunately, drains out. Back to single ball play. Playing fast and loose, but that is certainly something that suits his play style. He certainly knows his modern Stearns. Oh, I take it back. He was still in 2-ball play. Just with the ball trapped behind the drop targets. So now he's in single ball play. Now he's in Katana Rama. Putting the ball back up the center. I must admit, I'm a little bit confused as to what he's aiming for. I'm sure he knows exactly what he's doing. I just don't quite know myself. Oh, excuse me. So, collects a danger, couldn't save the ball out of the middle. So, but he is bouncing, he's got his music in, he's feeling the groove. Let's see what he can do on his ball 3. There's the control that he wants. Puts it up the left orbit. And just like that, bad feed out of the pops. I am losing count here. Now we're in ball 3. Man, terrible commentary. Somebody should fire me. Still going up the middle. Wonder if he knows something we don't. There he goes. That's 5 more weapons. And an extra ball for a little bit of extra. Starts his Megalodon. This is a mode where you want to shoot the red. Oh no. Unfortunately, just quick, right out lane. So let's get him his score here, and then we'll move on to the next player.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like the slings are just cool. It's like really. You had that middle. I did because it was theirs. Yeah. Mostly on everything.
Okay, so we've got about 20 minutes left. So at this point, we're not going to try to move tables. Let's check the standings for Deadpool. So, and at this point, I will make it scroll just a little bit. Because we now have that many entries. Just a little bit there. Okay, so still far away in the lead, Bill Mason with 350. Second is David Benke with 245. Third is Chad with 237. So congrats to them. Still a lot of points to be put up. You know, with the caliber of players who have shown up, who have yet to put a score up on this table, as well as the amount of time, we have all day tomorrow and half of the day Sunday to put up a game. So hey, if you're out there and you're nearby and you're close to Charlotte, and you say, hey, this looks like a lot of fun, I want in, you are more than welcome to join us. It is not too late to join this tournament. We have a 3-strike tournament on Sunday, and anyone is open to join any of those. So come on out, have a good time. I need to do the scorekeeper thing here real quick. I will be right back. Okay, back in the booth here. Looks like Tommy is started Berserker, started Sabretooth, finished Sabretooth, and is in a little Deadpool multi-ball, so certainly a strong start. Takes a left sling. Oh, those were 2 great saves right in a row. Let's see if I can save that. Not sure why it's giving me an old replay. It's not supposed to do that. So, oh well. have to adjust that tonight. I would have loved to save that replay. Okay, I am gonna have to figure that out. I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, back to the game at hand. Oh, that was a great save. And again, just no good save goes unpunished. So stepping up to ball 3. There we go. A little bit of control, just enough to backhand. Takes $500,000 in his mystery. He is up to 20 weapons. He is just under halfway to Mexu. Starts his juggernaut. And again, just a little bit out of that lane. Or out of that scoop. Just, it's dangerous. It'll get you. Okay, so let's get his score in here. Okay. So I am going to go away again just for a little bit. We have about 15 minutes left worth of qualifying. Let's take a look at overall standings. So Bill Mason still in front. David Benke on his heels. Kaylee, Chad, Tommy, Jamie, Sammy, Dwayne, Christina, Abby, David, and Joe. Those are your top 12. That doesn't seem like enough players. That's strange. I wonder if it's just sized a little bit off. I don't know. More things to figure out. This is the first time we've ever integrated Never Drains into our streaming software, so we're flying by the seat of our pants. Back up is Tommy. Let's bring you how he is doing. Leave the booth to go help with some other duties. Enjoy the pinball. tell. Yes, of course you do.
Take that one. Thanks.
So Tommy increases his score just a little bit. Congrats. So let's go back to our overall standings. So a little bit of weirdness, only getting top 12 instead of top 16. I will be right back. I gotta do my score thing. popping back in here just a little bit. We've got about 5 minutes left before qualifying ends for the evening. We go to our usual open bar Friday night, and then we come back tomorrow bright and early for the brackets. So here we've got Justin Richardson, starts his Berserker Rage, gets ball 2 lock. Let's see where he goes with this. Looks like he needs his 2 more targets on the pool side of the playfield to light a mode. Just tapping the machine just enough to keep the ball in play. Excellent control. He's still on ball 1. Up to about, oh no. I'm not even sure what happens. Flip the ball into the bottom of the sling. So here we go, ball 2. Hey, good news. His mode is now relit. A little bit of a drop catch there. Good control. Oh, just misses that scoop. Another good drop catch. Oh no, and he knuckles it. Tried for a 3rd drop catch and just barely missed it. There he goes, nails the scoop that time. Extra ball is lit. He chooses Mystique. His scoop was a little bit generous to him. Came to a flipper. Not generous that second time, but he manages to shake the ball back into the in lane. So it takes a danger making that move, save the ball down the middle. Good slap save. He is doing all of the things just right. Gets into his ninja multi-ball. Here we go. This could be good points. He has brought his mode into it. Uses a boom. That's wise. So now his mode shots are the 2 ramps. Left ramp and right ramp. And the way that Mystique plays, it's just kind of a little, center shot, both ramps, center shot, and then both ramps. You just kind of go back and forth. Slapping the ball back and forth. Manages to defeat Mystique. Gets the bonus. Advances Chimichanga Truck. Hey there, Urbanizer. Thanks for joining. We are in the last few minutes of the Friday qualifying portion of the Super Abari Pinball Party in Charlotte, North Carolina. So this is the grand reopening weekend of Super Abari. And this is open herb qualifying before we get into the head-to-head bracket play tomorrow. So very much looking forward to that. So here we've got Justin Richardson on ball 3, just barely hanging on. Finally hits his scoop, starts his 3rd villain. Let's see if he can get through this one. Good shot to the left orbit. Those pops will help do damage to Sabertooth. Oh, but he's got to survive this sling. Awesome, awesome. Uses a boom. Can't quite finish the mode with that shot. He will finish it. He needs to survive this. He needs to shoot the scoop for that final shot. Not quite there yet. Come on, a little bit of control. This is a timed shot. He's got about 3 seconds left. Nails it. Okay, so now That is all 3 villains defeated. He will have Sauron multi-ball lit. That is what he wants. 36 million out of that mode, all said and done. Very, very good score. Gets an in lane. All he needs is that scoop, and we're back into multi-ball. Couldn't quite catch the ball. Flips it away. Puts it into the pops. Not the most dangerous of places, but you never know what happens. Flips it away, puts it back up top. Ball is wild. He just wants control. Just give him a shot. Falls down the left out lane, but he does have an out lane save, so we're still okay. Ball is back into the pops. Good drop catch. Under control. Just missed it. Oh, that could be dangerous. That shot is a lot easier to make on the backhand than the forehand. And there we go. He has collected 29 weapons, but more importantly, he has started Sauron Mini Wizard Multi-Ball. Used a couple booms along the way, might as well. Now is the time. This can be very lucrative if he plays it well. Oh no, that might be it already. It is. Those are not going to come back. He gets 8 million out of that multi-ball. Oh, that's heartbreaking. So with that done, he's got 2 quests left. He picks T-Rex. Oh, and just like that, the scoop claims another victim. Still, just under 200 million. Very, very good ball. Okay, back in the booth, back from the scorekeeping business. This is Todd Reynolds, another North Carolinian. He is from Asheville. Drove in for the weekend. I know he will be playing in the head-to-head tomorrow. So let's see what he can do. He's got a couple scores already. It looks like he did pretty well on Cyclone. Not the easiest game in the world, for sure. So Todd going for the regular skill shot, not the full plunge. Uses the ball save. You get one every ball, why not use it? There we go. Auto plunger finally gets the ball enough momentum. Ball comes to a flipper like butter. Into his first ball lock. Lights his little Deadpool lock. Looks like he was going for a left ramp there. So good control on the right flipper. Collects a second ninja lock. He's talking to himself. Surprised his own self. Good saves out of the middle. Lucks his way into the scoop. Picks his juggernaut mode. I tell you what, with With little Deadpool ready and Ninja Multiball ready to go, that is absolutely the right choice. Juggernaut is definitely a multi-ball mode. Well, it's not. It doesn't give it to you, but it is not a safe mode. You definitely want to bring in your one of your many multi-balls into this mode. So as we've said several times tonight, it's step one. You need your dead targets and your pool targets. Oh, and just quote-unquote house balls from that plunge. Still back in single ball play. Goes straight into his ninja. Let's see what he can do from here. Finally lights his main shots. Uses a boom, might as well. You're in a mode. And that's one straight down the middle. That probably won't come back. So he's got two things to worry about right now. He's got Juggernaut running, which are either the dead and pool targets, which that is his current objective. After a certain number, he wants the red flashing shots. Oh, good little nudge there. Keep the ball in the in lane. Uses another boom. He is almost ready to beat this guy. There we go. There's one shot. He needs one more, I believe, and that'll be it. Unfortunately, in his attempt to get control, he flips the ball to an out lane. So he is a little bit disappointed with that. Still stepping up to ball 3. Apparently I cannot adjust the player cam to get people in camera here, but that's all right. Okay. So, back to the game. Looks like Todd is trying to get into his next mode. Sitting at about 40 million. He's going to collect 7 weapons. That is at 8 total. Starts his saber tooth. There he goes. Survives the scoop. It looks like it's losing power just enough to start being a little bit friendlier and bring a ball to a flipper instead of that unbearable metal bracket. Unfortunately, the slings are not any better. Quick sling out lane, and that is the end of Todd's Reynolds ball. folks, here I am again. That is going to be it for tonight's qualifying portion. You know, you all saw the standings right there just for a little bit. Bill Mason still leading the pack, but for now, that is where things will stay. Please stick around. Come on out tomorrow morning. We will be right back here with the CPCS Finals Bracket. That is a head-to-head tournament, single elimination, 3-game matches. So, lots of pinball to come. Very, very excited to see how it all shakes out. And we will be bringing you as much pinball as we possibly can. So that's right here, Triad Pinball, 9 a.m. And we're going to do all of it again. We're doing all of it again on Sunday as well. So if you need your pinball fix, if you're an early bird in the morning, if you're staying up at midnight or late in the morning, you know, come on out and join us. Have a good time. There is so much pinball to be played. Thank you to everybody. We will see you right back here tomorrow. Happy flipping.